right-hand side, and has a place in there where you can also edit. This button right here, this little pencil icon is an edit button, and these are the different tabs located in the device itself. And all of these tabs up here, settings, equipment, function locations, all that's accessible out there on the device, and you can go into there and look at, update, whatever you choose to do. And the capability to upload a picture, to take a picture out there, say, instead of calling the supervisor and say, hey, you know, I have I think there's a leak right here on the hydrant. What do you want me to do? You can say, take a picture, upload it into Work Manager, and he can see it in real time. Because he will have a device too. There's all kinds of plans for devices. All the work crews will have a device. We're trying to get away from the paper and to make it a more streamlined, efficient process.
So the crew will have a camera and then upload it to their field.
There will be a camera on the device itself.
Oh, the device itself.
Yeah, you take a picture
Right.
with the device
Yeah,
itself.
okay.
Right, and they can upload it and you will see it in real time. I mean, there's lots of capability on the project.
So the same laptop, right, that they have, they will take that
Yeah.
picture?
If they already have a laptop, what's going to happen, it's going to have the net motion on there where they're going to be able to see everything in the GIS view, and also with that they can upon syncing the Wi-Fi. So if there's ever a problem with being offline, they can just go over and it will still capture the stuff. Then when they got to a place where it reached a signal, it would upload the stuff. So that all that stuff is being planned for training, testing, all that. So do they have devices already?
Phil has one already.
Okay, that's good to know.
But that's the old laptop.
Well, I think they're going to just that's a question for Brenda. Brenda, on the old laptops, are they going to just install updates?
Yeah.
Or is he going to be replaced?
Yeah, we need to make sure that all the existing laptops have been connected to the network and have received all the updates. And if they don't have NetMotion installed yet, then we'll do that as well.
Right.
So do you think we should order a new laptop for the crew?
I believe one has been ordered for Phil already since he left construction. And that one was ordered, well, he left hydraulics, and I think Elston probably has one too that was ordered if he didn't have one already. But we'll double check.
He didn't have one yet.
He didn't have one yet?
We ordered, I think, 3 in our group, but you're their best.
We're working on that.
Okay. Sorry.
No, these are perfectly good questions. This is stuff that's come up, because some people have them and some people don't. WSO never had any devices, so construction has. So, and then wastewater has devices already, so we're kind of like behind.
Yeah.
So that's why we're trying to catch up now.
So our goal is for me to get one, since I'm supervising the whole crew.
Yes.
One for hydraulics and one for
Yes,
construction,
yes,
which is 10.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, you need a minimum of 3.
And then for your group, probably maybe 3.
Yeah.
Because the group handles the cross connection for the recycled water meters too.
Well, that's a good point right there.
I don't think
Like
we
that one,
included
What was that one?
His group handles the cross connection for recycled water. I
So
don't,
we're not mapped in there.
So
I'm not
right now, I
sure.
don't think you were part of the laptop, right, ordering, right?
No, because recycled water was not part of the initial phase, just the 4 departments, and when they ordered and put in the budget, initially they were not included. So, but this is a good time now to
We'll check with
put in your shop IS ticket, see if I can get it taken care of. We'll send out an email, write that question down.
We'll clarify that, we'll send an email, see if we can order for his group,
Mm-hmm.
which he has like 9 inspectors
Okay,
right now.
okay. We'll make a note of that. Okay, go to the next one. Okay, this is also on Work Manager. This is the part where they get outline catchers, the time entry. Right now it's an crew management tab, so we have 2 crew members on there, and you check this box, and that means that they're automatically capturing this time, and then this is the sync button, and upon sync, click the next one. They'll click. You add your vehicle in here at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day to the work order. This is what it actually looks like in the device itself, and then you can search on there, then you click OK, and then click on this button, and then this is the details. This is what you're working on, and this is the details of what you've added. So you added a bucket machine to, I don't know whose work center this is what work center look like, and then this box right here means it's going to collect the time entry to the vehicle. That was the project decision that they want to collect vehicle time, windshield time also.
So these are just pulled on menu, information that you can add, right?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Like-
These are the top ones, and then this is what tab in the crew management. Yes, once you have your hands on there and you go in SAP, you get to click away. Okay, you go to the next one. Okay, now this is an operation on an assigned work order. Say this operation 10. These little arrows on the left-hand side, that means these are the ones that have been started and finished. And this status right here tells me this was received, and this is the one that they're working on. Main cleaner's working in North Canyon, non-right-of-way. Okay, this little truck icon will pop up on the screen to let you know to click on the truck. That means I'm on my way to the job site. I'm driving, and then I click on this button right here. That means I'm at the job and I've started my work. And so for any reason, maybe somebody had to leave early, I'm taking lunch, maybe I had to wait on the crew or equipment, I could put the work order on hold. This is the pause button. Then we have to put a reason in for the pause. I don't know if you have that slide on there. Okay, you put a reason in for the pause, and then when you come back, you unpause it and you start again. This one says it's on site right here, so now they're televising.
So this is specific for one project, right? All the crews will be there, equipments, and then that's where you work.
Single work order.
This is one work order, but you have several work orders on your device.
I see, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's the operations that are important to the work order.
Okay.
That's where you do the actual work, time entry and vehicle entry on the work orders.
I see.
Okay, then you, upon sync, upon you, well, complete the operation,
Yeah.
then you would you check the box and it'll say it was completed. And then these are the times that you would click on there, and so it captured their time. This is the regular SAP portal that you would go in and you look at your time card, and it would be there automatically populated.
It will pop up in your.
It'll pop up on your time card.
Wow.
Yes. Handy stuff, huh? And so, but you can also, adjust it. You can delete it if it's wrong, or you can edit it. You can edit everything in here. Okay? And so we have put your time card. So now we're going to notification. So this notification was started because it always shows you the system status. And so the notification is what actually captures the details of the asset itself. The work order is the cost collector. So I get a notification, there's a leak over in the street, I call the crew out, 38 goes and investigates it, they need another crew, they go out. So with that work order and the notification all tied into one another, the notification collects the maintenance history and the work order collects the cost. So that's the whole basic process itself. Okay, next one. And then, damage, you put damage in there if you want to run a report on what damage was done. Like say, how many hydrants were knocked over in a 6-month period. How many valves were maintained in a 6-month period. Then the supervisor could go and put in this code and run a report. That's also the capability in there. Then you click finish on that. Okay, this is the asset screen on functional location. Functional location just means the physical address of how they map the data in there, and it's called functional location. So when you see func lock, then that's what that means. Right now, this is a functional location for Topaz, used for public utilities, for water, and the CSD is a plan. All this new terminology that's coming out, you guys can get training on that. There is an icon on the CityNet page, left-hand side, where you can click on there and find out all about the IAM San Diego Project from start to where we are now. And say our anticipated go-live date is March the 12th, 2018. What has happened from the GIS portion of the project, it was a lot of configuration that the consultant had to do, so they're still configuring that right now as we speak. So that kind of delayed us, but that helps us out because then we get more time to test, more time to train. Okay, go to the next one. These are just on the screen itself. This is what we're going through, master data governance. These are all the equipment that you have in there is either be a functional location or it could be a maintenance items. And you can all, this is all master data. So you can put in a request to get it updated and changed. And then the approval actually goes in there and does the actual change it. Now, if you have any other questions?
So this one is like a swim, right? Replacement to swim?
Swim is going away.
I know, this is like a replacement.
Swim and
Yes,
Pretty
yes,
much.
yes.
Okay.
It's similar, it's just just one big application where all 4 departments can talk to one another.
So once this is done, then we don't have to send it to data management for update, right? Like in SWIM. It will be automatically updated in the system.
In SAP.
In
The
SAP.
system, yeah. No, the terminology, yes. Upon sync or upon the batch job that's done every night, all the maintenance plans that are getting loaded and being created now, depending on your asset, hydrants, rectifiers, the dams, the conversion ditches, all that's on a maintenance schedule, which will be put on a plan, which when it comes time for it to be worked on, it gets a notification.
So does it have a SR number here or
Yes.
that's gone?
The old
You still have-
the old FSN number attached to SWIM
Yes.
is going to be in the tech field or the sort field for right now.
Uh-huh.
But as we grow and get more mature in our system, they're going to be assigned the number to SAP when it's first implemented into the system.
So the same SR number that will be created when you start the IAM San Diego.
It's going to be a SAP generated number.
Yeah, that's a good job.
But for right now, they're going to use the FSN as a legacy number.
I see.
Now, you're going to have access to the legacy system as a read-only for some time. I think that maybe, it hasn't been decided how long. I think 18 months, but I'm not sure.
it'll probably be longer than that because some of the maintenance isn't done for like every 5 years.
yeah.
So,
Right,
but how we're gonna manage that yet is still.
correct. But upon go live, we want to try and minimize that.
So last question. So whoever
So you have as many questions as you want, Nelson.
So whoever has a laptop can create like a SAP.
A notification.
Yeah.
Okay, because the terminology, say you have, you're notified, just like your phone clicks you when something comes up, ting, something comes up, oh, that's a notification. Well, you'll be able to go in there in SAP or on a mobile device and create the notification to get some work done. And if they need actual hands-on work, then that's when you create the work order to collect the cost.
So there's still like radio number that's assigned to each person, or that's gone?
They can use radio numbers if the supervisor of that crew would like to use radio numbers, but as far as SAP is, no.
No more.
We have work centers. You are assigned a work center,
Okay.
and work is assigned to that work center. So, no, go ahead, and like I said, they have the Thomas Brothers in there. They have, I think they have the HGL in there also, because WSO will be with that. And the transmission lanes, all of that's going to be in the SAP. So ask as many questions as you like. That's what I'm here for. If you have any questions, I should have brought some handouts. G. Terry.
Are the work orders for installing new recycled water meters gonna show up in here?
Yes. If you guys create new work orders, if you guys create
Yes.
notifications upon a new project phase, and it's, you guys need this recycled meters, yes, that's going to show up on there also.
So from DSD, they create a sales order, it will be created, and then the work will be released to the crew. And
Yes,
that will be one
yes,
update, right?
yes,
At IAM San Diego, okay.
yes, and that, see, that's a process I don't know at all, so maybe I'm gonna have to give it to you and prove and see how that process is mapped out, so to be sure that we capture that. Because this recycle part is new. We just discovered that we do have some recycled meters, because we were working on the ISU meters and the meters in the meter shop.
Yes.
So,
I think we all do.
can you all do that?
Yes.
Well, that process needs to be captured.
Yeah, from plan check all the way
Mhm.
to installation, that's our
Mhm.
one group right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So are there any other follow-up training after this?
Oh, yes, you guys gonna have lots of training. Yeah, because right now we work on the training schedule, and our training is anticipated to begin in January. And depending on your level of use in your role, that's the training you're gonna receive. Everybody's gonna receive SAP 101, and then you're gonna receive work manager, create notification, create a work order, and there's other ones, got nothing. Well, filling them would get truck training, if they're gonna use their vehicles at truck locations. And
One
the supply
last
chain.
question I have.
No, you don't have to
I've been
ask.
invited to go to that meeting like 7 o'clock here, either by phone or by coming in, 7 o'clock every Monday, I think, or Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and
But-
call in.
I can, that's too early for me, but 7 o'clock, right? You still have that every
Yes,
week?
we do have that.
Twice a week, or?
We had that
It's
today.
on Tuesdays now.
Yeah, that changed
Tuesdays,
to
right?
Tuesday now, yeah.
So you think anyone can, from our group, can jump
Yes.
in and then be in that meeting, or is it an actual group like this?
It's a group of the IAM San Diego team project, and what we discuss is what's going on within the project, the challenges, the changes. And if you'd like to send someone there to be included, by all means,
Okay.
the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Well, yeah, this is a team project that's working across 4 departments.
Yeah, I've been talking to one early,
Yes.
he's part of that group,
Mhm.
and then Ron Robles.
Ron Willis.
So he will be the resource person. Yes.
Well, yeah, I invited him, but he had a meeting with his deputy director, so that was more important.
But you pretty much represent the WSO, which is also recycled water.
And the lakes, and hydraulics, and
Both potable and recycled water, right?
all of them people, and
Okay.
treatment plants. I have
Yeah.
3 distinct groups that I represent.
That's a lot of work.
That'll work. But if you have any questions at any time, I'm G. Terry at sandiego.gov, G. Terry, sandiego.gov. G. Terry, yeah, G. Terry, just the way it sounds, G. Terry.
So when do you think the swim will be phased off? Let's say December, right? You said December?
No, that's for wireless, and that's for facilities. They're going to go live December 4th. We're not going to go live until
Oh,
March
okay,
the
so we
12th.
still have to use swim
Yes.
until March 18,
Yes.
March 12.
Yes,
Okay, so hopefully by that time we're already trained for this SAP.
that is the plan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Brenda's in charge of the legacy system, so she would know more about that, but they'll be accessible for read only after go live.
Yes.
So we're asking the supervisors to close out the swim work orders if possible, or impact, because that's going away also.
Yeah, I'm working a lot with swim right now.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm putting all my SRs
mm-hmm,
coming from different groups,
mm-hmm,
from Station 38,
mm-hmm,
from Choice, and also from DSD.
okay.
And then we're creating some PM too in swim right now.
Well, see, that schedule would be good to know, so when Tony Abadi is, they need to load that data, so that however you want your assets maintained,
That's right.
then we would need that, load that into the SAP.
Okay.
So when we get a chance.
That's what we need right now because our hydraulic schools are doing all the PMs
Mm-hmm,
for all our assets right now.
Mhm.
And we're creating,
air valves, blow-offs,
yes, airbags, everything.
Everything.
Pump station,
pump stations,
yes.
yeah.
All right. We're still good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good, you're good. You said
So any data cleanup you want to do would be helpful.
Glynis, 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 Terry, Teroy. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would like to set up a meeting with Phil and Elton.